Hi guys, it's TanaCae, and I am rocking the curly faux hawk today. I don't know about how well, but I've been having so much fun with my hair since I cut it. It feels so natural and so much like me. And, I was going over most of my YouTube videos, just going through them and kind of seeing, where I started on the internet, because it hasn't been that long, but it's been a big difference from then to now. And I realized that I hadn't really shared a lot of information about myself. And I was just assuming that you guys kind of all knew me like I knew myself inside and out. So I wanted to tell you all a little bit more about myself and, why you should listen to me. Why should you watch my videos? Why am I even qualified to say any of the things that I'm saying? And, just kind of share who I am and where I'm coming from. So I wanted to share something that I do every single morning, every single day, that really empowers me and sets my day off to the best start possible. People always say, oh, if you stub your toe when you get out of the bed in the morning, or you got out of the wrong side of the bed or whatever, and your whole day goes wrong. But really, how do you make your whole day go right? That's what I want to talk to you about. It's something that's worked for me personally. It's something that I personally enjoy. It just brings me a lot of energy and happiness and joy into my everyday experience, and I can definitely tell when I haven't done it, because it's just such a huge difference. So every day when I wake up in the morning, I go immediately into meditation. Immediately. And they're all different kinds of, different forms of meditation. And what is meditation really, right? Meditation for me personally is just allowing. It's not silencing myself. It's not stopping myself. It's not avoiding reality. It's being present with and allowing. There are so many different kinds of meditations. Some of them are going to be better for in the morning. Some of them are going to be better for you. Some of them are going to be better at night. I mean, there's walking meditations. I don't know about you, but I don't wake up walking. So that's not the kind that I personally choose to use first thing in the morning. I do a couple different kinds of meditation, and it really, the variety is what helps me stay consistent. Because for me, routine and it just feels very restrictive for me. But knowing that I can have, this huge variety in my morning ritual really helps me to stay, centered in it and to keep with it and stay aligned with it. So I wake up and I go immediately into meditation. And if you're anything like me, when you're first hearing this concept, I was like, what the hell is she talking about? I heard it from one of my spiritual mentors, beautiful, wonderful woman named Cynthia James. If you haven't heard of her, go ahead and check her out. She is just dope. She's an amazing person. And when I first heard her talking about it, I was like, what do you mean you go into meditation when you first wake up? Nobody controls what they do when they first wake up in the morning. I wake up thinking about what I was dreaming about. That doesn't make any sense at all, right? It doesn't make sense. What are you talking about? And so it was actually really easy, a lot easier than I thought it would be, to make this a habit. I just set an intention before I went to bed a couple nights in a row. I think it took me 3 days. And the first day I woke up and there's just this little thought in my head. Oh, do you want to meditate now? Yeah, cool. Next day, it's time to meditate. Let's meditate. Next day I woke up and it was immediate. I woke up in meditation. I woke up in this state, to where I was able to consciously allow my higher self. And that's what I do when I meditate. Like I said, I choose many different forms of meditation. Let me tell you about a couple of those. So sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'll just be consciously allowing my higher self or my spiritual self. Some people call it God. some people call it the universe, spirit, you know, I don't care what you call it. I don't even care if you're an atheist and you want to call it nothing. Allow the nothing, right? Give yourself a break. Give your mind a break. Your mind works so hard for you all the time, and people wonder why they can't control it and it goes crazy, is because it's just constantly running. It's ragged. Allow the nothing. Allow your spiritual self, your higher self, your God self, whatever you want to call it. Just allow. Be with it. Presence. I don't tend to silence myself. If I get thoughts, I'll be like, oh, cool. Not right now. I'll get back to you in a second, you know? And I tend to try to treat myself as kindly as possible because I know that love is the most powerful force in this universe, right? So another kind of meditation that I might go straight into in the morning is consciously creating my day, or consciously creating my future, whether it's today or someday in the future. I'll go ahead and pull, you know, what I truly desire into, you know, my mental theater, and I'll go through it as if I was, you know, the actress, and then I'll take myself out of it, sit back, sit in my little mental theater, eat some popcorn or some Milky Way bites, which are delicious, by the way. I'm just like so addicted to those right now. And watch and experience it, and when I'm watching it, I'm going through the emotion as a spectator. When I'm, you know, actually playing it out as though I were the actress, I'm going through the emotions more deeply. And there are a couple reasons for that. Those are some things that I learned from Psycho-Cybernetics. That's dope. The whole thing's on YouTube for free, so check that out if you get a chance. But there's a reason why first thing in the morning is so powerful. Does it set the tone for your whole day? Yes. If you wake up in a bad mood, can you always change whatever you're going through in a second, in an instant? Absolutely yes. That's just, you know, that happens with the decision. But another reason why first thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up, is so important, and it's because you're the closest to your subconscious mind. So in, you know, the law of attraction and in spiritual law and science of mind and spirit, which is what I practice, it's not Scientology. I'll probably explain some more of that stuff in another video. But we go through, you know, talking about how do we create our world consciously? Yes. But 90% of it's subconscious. 90% of it is old programming, stuff that we learned as a child. And how do you really touch that? Well, meditation is a really good way. It allows you to drop out of that conscious monkey mind chatter into your subconscious receptive mind. And that's where you plant your seeds of greatness. And you are closest to that within the first 10 to 15 minutes of waking up. So really being able to influence and affect that part of yourself, that part that is continuously, constantly creating your world, to be able to tap into that consciously and not just be running old bullshit programming that you were sold as a child that you had to buy because there's nothing else to buy and you had to buy something, is really, really powerful and will completely change your life. So I love you guys. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and I hope that you will try to do this. Don't try, just do. Just do it, because really it's so super easy and simple, and it might seem like some work for the first couple days, but once you see the benefits from it, not doing it is the work. Not doing it is hard, right? The Dalai Lama says, you know, I meditate for an hour every day unless I'm really busy, and then I meditate for 2. There's a reason for that, guys. So try it. Connect with me on Facebook. I love you guys. Have a blessed and beautiful day.